Welcome to the NFL postgame with Coach Coyote. Step behind the microphone is the coach, Coach Coyote. Alrighty, let's see. I thought it would be instantly on my monitor, but I come on yet. Let's see. How far behind am I now? Let's see. Okay, so how many seconds am I behind? Okay, it's not bad. Okay, so the monitor's working. Okay, well, right now it looks bad for the Minnesota Vikings. Well, Coach is looking still attentively to the game, and I'm like, Coach, Coach, I picked Minnesota, and now it looks really bad. I mean, I was off by a lot. I mean, currently, currently the game is still in progress. This is the post game, but I just wanted to start it up. Okay, so well, final up right now. So it's still okay. So I got all this information. NFL post game with Coach Coyote. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it's still game is still current. Okay, so it's still the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. Yeah, it's down to a minute 48 left. This game is over. This game is over. Fourth quarter, and yeah, it's off season for Minnesota already. We're all talking already. We could be already talking off season Minnesota. And what do you do, Sam Darnold? They're going to be looking through their rookie quarterback. Okay, and I'm going to put. Okay, so right now it's just minute 11 left. This game is like over, and it's over. It's just over. Every possible angle, it's over. Well, a coach is like, I don't pick. That's why he goes about picking the teams. Because that's why I don't pick teams. Just and I'm a coach. Maybe I shouldn't make any predictions. It comes out looks horrible after. You just look like you don't. It happens. Okay, just waiting for the final to come up, and they're showing Justin Jefferson. The players already 45 seconds. I don't even know who's got possession of the ball. Whoever's got possession of the ball is first and 10. Like, this game is over. And it's coming up to be a final as soon as put the words final. Okay, victory position. Stafford kneel down 43. They got to do it one more time. They got to do one more time. Okay, just kneel down. Game over. Final. Okay, waiting for the seconds to count off. Everyone running on the field. Doesn't matter. Because they're not going to. 10 seconds left in the game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Final. Okay, that's a final. Okay, so Minnesota Vikings 9, Los Angeles Rams 27. That's a final. So right now, I should grab I got my phone there. Okay, what I'm gonna do is put on captions so I can hear all the if they're gonna talk what the matchups are for the next week. Okay, I gotta get on settings. All right, display closed captions. Put it on for now. Just put it on for now. Okay, so they're already. Okay. Okay. All right. This is the final game for Minnesota this season, and all right. So they're showing the highlights. Okay, so right now it's Minnesota 3, and the highlights Minnesota 3. Los Angeles 10, and then they're showing Darnold now with the interception. The interception just hurt because they were still in it. They're showing it again. Then the fumble, and then the scoop and run. The scoop and run now they're showing on the screen, and I don't recommend doing that dive thing. I don't like that. Players, there's a player that got hurt just running on the field in the Super Bowl, and to do that somersault, I don't like it. Okay, so they're showing Darnold bad sack took is that didn't work out too good. Just like it wasn't even a close game. It was just I don't even know. I picked Minnesota to win the game, and I was like, no more coach, no more picking teams because like you can't. It's hard for me to talk about it now. I feel like I just feel like, well, what the heck? It's hard to talk about the game when it's everything you see now. Minnesota, they're showing another bad sack. It was just horrible. They had no highlights after this. And, there's there is. They're showing the final stats of 25 of 40 for Sam Darnold, 240 yards, 5 yards. Matthew Stafford, 19 to 27. Was it 270 or something? Okay, so there's the J.J. McCarthy, the quarterback of the future. They're talking about J.J. McCarthy on the screen, and I'm already seeing. I already was saying that too. What do you do? They came off for the bad game last week, Sam Darnold, and this week another. It just things are showing that just and he moves up. He didn't. He just was always concentrating on the wrong. Sam Darnold was just concentrating on the wrong player at the time, and there was an open receiver. It was just a horrible game by Sam Darnold. And then you're asking that question on the screen. What will the Vikings do in the offseason with Sam Darnold? lost last two games of season to Lions and Rams. I I don't know. This is gonna be. We'll see. This is part of the off-season talk, but we'll see. Okay, so let's see the lineups for next week because now we should have it. The time. We don't know the times yet, but we won't know the times, but we know the matchups for the NFC. We should. I'll see if NFL Scores is updated with the schedule. Okay, divisional round. We know that the Texans will be playing the Chiefs on Saturday at 4:30. So Houston will be playing. Going to. I'm sorry. Houston will be going to Kansas City, and then at 8 o'clock will be the Washington Commanders at the Dome in Detroit because it's going to be cold outside. So that's one of those deals. It's nice that even the Washington Commanders want a dome too. Okay, now the Rams go to the Eagles, and they're going to say Sunday. Oh, okay, they got the times already. Okay, Sunday at 3 o'clock, the Rams to the Eagles. Okay, so they're gonna have to go go to the cold confines of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, and this Philadelphia. Okay, and then in the in the other division round, in the Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. So yeah, so we got our so we do have all our lineup ready to go. So next week starting off. Okay, we start off like I said, Saturday, 4:30, Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs. Then next at 8 p.m., Washington Commanders at Detroit Lions. And then Sunday at 3 o'clock, Los Angeles Rams at the Philadelphia Eagles. And then at 6:30 p.m., Sunday, January the 19th, Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. Okay, so those are our lineup. We have it all ready to go, Coach. Okay, so Sunday night will be a live stream with the Munchie Brothers. And you can see the barbecue and ketchup up on the board over there. And I guess, Coach, when's let's see. We don't really have what Coach will be with the NFL offseason. Coach Coyote after the playoffs, after the Super Bowl, I should say. We're gonna have the NFL offseason with Coach Coyote. Okay, and then NFL news. We got the Munchie Brothers will be doing Buffalo Bills live streams. Then after that, we're already talking UFL football. Friday nights will be UFL football. I guess it's a staple. The Munchie Brothers will be doing it, but right now we're in the NFL. Okay, we're staying with the NFL. We got still things going. Just the hardest part, Coach, is I gotta do a script for start doing scripts for NFL news with Sylvester, and because we're trying to get Sylvester involved in other things going. Uh, we'll see. Right now, well, maybe Sylvester can join. You and Sylvester could do the NFL offseason with Coach Coyote and Sylvester. Sylvester needs his own pro. We'll figure it all out. Sylvester's doing the news, and then Sylvester will be doing the live stream watch party for the we got the Sylvester will be doing the awards, NFL awards. We got news. That's the rare times that Sylvester gets to do a live stream now, and that'll be the NFL awards. Sylvester will be doing it. Yeah, Sylvester will be doing the NFL awards, and then NFL news would be short. Okay, we really need to get NFL news this week, but and then they're asking how were the Rams able to beat the Vikings? How were the Rams able to win this game over the Vikings? It's just Sam Darnold bad game, and it's like I don't know who's on the bench and why this protocol. Like, why couldn't they just throw the second? Like, who cares on the bench? You should have just, in the fourth quarter, you should have just said Sam Darnold. Okay, you did good so far. It was nice. Just like let's see. Minnesota Vikings. Let's see. Roster. Okay. Let's just go to their webpage here and see. I mean, like, I don't even know who the backup quarterback is, Coach. I know Coach knows, but, just. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We gotta look for position. QB. Okay, so is that Sam Darnold? Okay, that's Sam Darnold. Okay. Look at the QB. Here it is. Okay. Daniel Jones. I don't know, man. I would have just threw Daniel Jones in the fourth quarter. I totally forgot that Daniel Jones was on the team. I would just put him out on the fourth quarter. Sam Darnold wasn't doing the thing. And what was still going to be so bad? Could you imagine the possibility? The possibility of a comeback because of Jones? And I know he doesn't know the team. I know. I understand completely. Okay, but then they're saying next week. How can Los Angeles win next week over the Philadelphia Eagles? That's a possibility. They won this game. I ain't making no predictions, that's for sure. Actually, it doesn't matter. I could make a prediction because I'm not doing the live stream for this game. Well, this was like just. It was a brutal game to watch. It's the last Monday Night Football game of the year. And I think you just leave it at that. It's going to be a short post game, Coach. It's 11:33 right now, and 11:33 p.m. or 23:33 p.m. But it just just was. It looked so promising. I thought maybe it would be a close game, and maybe Minnesota was eco to win. But Sam Darnold just didn't have it in him in this. So it ends up looking like this, where I'm just trying to figure it all out. Like, what just happened? Well, it does give light. I was looking to see if this light does anything. Yeah, it does. It just. Actually, you really don't need that light. Okay. Not really. It just gives it extra nuance. It just gets rid of all those dark shadows. Okay, so, well, with that, the lighting crew here is saying, want to say goodbyes for the last Monday Night Football game for this season. Well, this is it, Coach. This is our last Monday night football game, and it's not time to get sentimental. Hey, Coach, I'm sorry, but I think it was, it was nice. It's hard to believe we went through we did a whole season. Monday night football pregame, postgame, and the Thursday night football pre and postgame, and and wow, it's now we're in the wild card. It's and we're coming to last. It's our last Monday night football game for the season, and well, like I said, and our next NFL NFL pre pregame will be the Hall of Fame game because it'll be a Thursday night game, and then we'll do the next week after that will be the first post preseason Monday night football game with Coach Coyote. So we get our bearings. We'll have four chances to get our bearings, and well, we'll see what the studio looks like and see what happens then. And we got a whole summer to like. Who knows? I mean, I'm gonna end up. I don't know if the studio moves again. If we move, let's see. Actually, this is the only. This is wait. This is the current location is the only location for Sports News Review. And yeah, so um, well, I'm all sentimental, but I'm just kind of realize it's over. Season's over. And, okay. Well, coach. Are you gonna coach might go to the compound, and who knows? So I don't know whatever coach's plans are up to. Uh, you know what? Maybe we'll do a Saturday night pre game. We'll, maybe we'll try to squeeze in a few more shows, coach, to see how it feels like. And Saturday night we'll do a pregame, and then if we keep going on, we'll turn it into a live stream watch party if I feel interested in it, and of course I'll get either ketchup or barbecue in your place, and then you come back for the post game. Okay, so but for now, I guess we'll try for Saturday night. Do Saturday night with Coach Coyote, NFL pregame. Okay, so okay, so you know what? It's been fun. We had good times, Coach and I, and we like just I kind of stopped reminiscing, Coach. I'll never. I just don't want to say over and out tonight because then that's. But you know what, Coach? Let's just do it Saturday night. Are you? Unless you're going to the compound. If Coach is going back to his compound in New Mexico, we won't do the. Saturday night. Coach might be in New Mexico. We'll see. Or if he's around, we'll do a pregame show. But yeah, I mean, our coach should go to the compound in the Super Bowl. We're not sure yet because uh, I won't be doing the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, a pregame or postgame doesn't matter with coach because if coach is at the compound on Super Bowl, it's the Munchie brothers. They stay in Canada. Yeah, so it's just it was just not the best of games to watch again. Oh, it hasn't. It's been one game this whole playoff. It's let's look at the NFL scores again, Coach. It was not the best of seasons for. Okay, we'll take a look at the NFL scores again. Okay, now. Okay, I got it on the phone now just to quickly get it. Okay, so we had the divisional round, and that's no, I'm sorry, that's next. That's not it. Okay, we had the NFC wild card. Okay, Los Angeles Chargers 12, Houston Texans 32. That was Saturday. That was a dud. Watching that one, that was a dud. Okay, Houston totally surprised everybody. A lot of people. They won. It was just how easily they won, and Los Angeles just fell apart, and then the Steelers Ravens game. Yeah, that was interesting. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan, interesting to see Baltimore, because that's you know, without looking too far ahead, that was your next opponent after Denver. But we'll go to the Denver game. Yeah, so yeah, yeah. I mean, that was, I don't know, that game too was just, it happens. Okay, so then, and then the next day, the there was the Denver Broncos at the Buffalo Bills, and that one, I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like, yeah, I did a live stream, so I should know exactly how. I should know a lot about that game. I did the live stream with the Munchie brothers, and I was saying some weird things about the, like, what was it? Yeah, it was the throwing of. I noticed some weird. I should have said I noticed some weird patterns that of Josh Allen. I should have said Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen. With it was just, this is just out of sync, like I am right now, Coach. I'm out of sync right now. Okay, so it was just out of sync with a lot of plays, and then somehow the weirdest thing happened, Coach, where Josh Allen threw a pass. It got his own player injured because of the way he threw that ball. And he got the side of the head. He must have felt bad. And I was criticizing Josh at the time, going, something's just not right with Josh. He's off. He's off right now. And then next thing you know, throws one for a touchdown. Was it thrown for a touchdown, if I remember correctly? I'm just going from memory, Coach. And I'm like, wow. He might, or either way, threw a really good pass for a first down. I can't remember exactly, but he did. I go, Coach, I think that hit, and he costing his player with that throw to get out of the game like that. I think Josh Allen just somehow just felt so bad that he wanted to make up for it, and he did. And boy, did he ever. I mean, like, boy, like, wow, did he ever run the ball? Like, he was trying everything, and like their tush push version. You don't even need to tush push Josh Allen. He could just push himself. He's done. He made the first downs himself. And then that one time they noticed that when they didn't do that tush push, they're like, you know what? It wasn't worth. I knew it. It's like, I look and go, no, they're not going to do the tush push, or they're not going to do the. And then it's like, yeah, when you're ahead, you're in the lead. Like, yeah, it wasn't worth Josh Allen to get hurt. Yeah, so okay, so that one, and then we'll go the next day, and then was it? Yeah, the Packers Eagles it was actually the same day, the Sunday. Yeah, that was the 1 o'clock game, Broncos and Bills. The Packers Eagles game. Oh, that is another one. Just wow, what? What was that all about? Jordan Love was just I don't know. I don't know if he was injured. It's just weird how you NFL you don't put the second string in. I would for quicker. I'd put it. Yeah, I'm looking at the screen just went off. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to get this phone screen to get back. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Packers Eagles game that was just not really bad. And then the game to watch, and I did look. We did watch it, Coach. Yes, they watched the Commanders at the Buccaneers. Now that's the only game because of course we already did Minnesota and Los Angeles. That was the game to watch. All the rest of the games, there's so much I could talk about on the Buffalo game because I did the live stream, Coach, and I can't. I feel like I always go. I'm gonna go back to the Buffalo Bills game. You do the live stream, you know the game, but okay, yeah, the Washington Commanders Buccaneers. I mean, that was a good game all the way to the end, of course. And then when it came to it's just I don't know, it was just weird how when it came to the Buffalo Bills game, it was so I just didn't even know why I felt like Denver had a chance. Well, the first one it came out so strong at first with the touchdown and first. I thought, oh boy, wow, but 60-minute game. Just because you do one good opening drive does not mean you're going to win the game. Yeah, it's a 60-minute game. Yeah, I mean, oh boy. So that's about it. And then, we got okay. So then after that will be the conference championships on Sunday, January the 26th, and Sunday at 6:30 to be announced, and then the Super Bowl February the 9th to be announced, of course. And well, let's see. Let's see the Super Bowl colors. Let's go silly. Let's get silly, Coach. Let's get silly. Let's get silly. Okay, let's see Super Bowl colors. Just 2025. Okay. Okay, so this year's logo is red and green. Okay, red and green. Okay, who do we have left? That's Kansas City versus Philadelphia again, possibly. Ooh. Ooh. It didn't work. That theory doesn't work all the time. It's just for fun. But so red and green. Okay, so red and green. Go back to NFL scores again just to make sure it can't. It can't be the. Okay. Okay. Let's get this division around. Okay, so you don't think of the Texans as red. I don't think of the Texans as red because primarily they started with blue. They did wear a red uniform, but that doesn't count. Counting the Texans, the Chiefs, obvious. Okay, so they got that counts. Okay, now Commanders, it's a more of a burgundy, but then the green would have to. We don't have an AFC team that's green. No, we don't have an AFC team that's green. And let's see, the Rams are obviously with. That's not happening. Okay, Eagles is the only green team, so it has to be the AFC team red. And the Bills, You can't say the Bills being red. I don't, and I think Buffalo Bills. I don't think red, Coach. I think blue, especially royal blue. The 80s, the Super Bowl years and all that. Is it royal? I can't remember which blue it is, but either way, um, yeah, I think of blue. If it was like blue color, the Super Bowl, then I'd be thinking, okay, it could be Buffalo Bills or the Texans on the AFC side. But red, nah, just because they played in a red uniform, it doesn't count because that's not what you think of when you think red. Yeah, so okay, so according to the colors, it should be. Why even play, folks? We shouldn't even bother playing all this playoff football because it's going to be Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Everybody, one more time. Beer was the beer, the beer barrel polka. One more time. And then they do like something like a German like a band with the trumpet, not trumpets, I guess the big horns. You get the picture, right, Coach? Okay. Okay, so let's see. They're showing highlights of hockey on the screen here. All right, let's see, Coach. Let's see. Let's see. What are we gonna put on? I don't feel like watching highlights. Coach, you're gonna check. We're gonna watch TV together. You got that look like what? I don't know. Okay, well, let's see, Coach. We'll try to find. We'll try to find some football. The movies are. Oh yeah, I don't get the movies anymore. Oh yeah, I don't get on the '70s and '80s movies channel anymore. And yeah, did somebody take those off? Oh, oh no! I would have. Oh no! I think someone switched them on me. I think it's. I don't pay that much for cable now, but I I kind of chip in. Well, and that's still. Oh well. I think I know what happened now. Got switched on me. Oh, so like I have like zero chance, Coach, of anything football related being on right now. Say there's like there's zero chance here. There's zero chance. I'm looking at all the channels, and yeah, I lost out on those movies channels. I could switch get some. I have to wait till the end of the month, Coach, and I'm gonna get the. I gotta get the '80s movie one because who knows? Maybe the wait. We get this. Do I get this channel after all? It says speed. It's not really. It's not really like drag racing. It's not sports related. Okay, let's see. Ancient aliens on. I don't know, Coach. Ancient aliens. See, Coach is skeptical. I'm just like me. Like it's hard, Coach. Coach is from the Arizona, the Grand Canyon, and, and Coach Coach is very familiar. Like he has been. How do you say? Like he. Uh, well, like saying his ancestors living in the living in the Grand Canyon had a a very good relationship with the indigenous population, and uh, and Coach is on the same page as me of saying like if you find something really unique, and it's like you take away the people's the ancient engineers that did it, and just saying, well, it's ancient aliens. And it's like, come on. I mean, like I heard it from someone that was. I can't take this credit all the way, Coach. But Coach, you, I'll 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 repeat something I watched from another channel. It was something someone said on another YouTube channel about this. It's it's like let me get this straight. Ancient aliens. And first of all, aliens can't come here. They have to be 17,000 years old. Okay, that's how long it would take with like something like a rocket engine to come here, and in 17,000 years worth of fuel, and you can't. There's no battery power, quote unquote. It has to be a propellant. You have to be. There's something. When you get in outer space, Coach, you know what I'm saying. It has to be propelled. Ion pulse engine is your best bet on this one, and it doesn't need much space. Doesn't need much, or as you say, push to move something because it keeps moving and moving, and it's in a controlled free. The controlled free fall part is guiding the ship. It's in a free fall. When you're out in the space, it's a free fall. You if you don't get into the gravity of some large object like the Earth or the Moon or the, of course, Jupiter or Mars, they it's a free fall. It's a floating into space free fall for eternity, practically, because good the vast distances between stars. And even 17,000 years, it takes 17,000 years for Voyager 1. Voyager 1 and 2 will go near a star in 17,000 years, I think it is, they said. They're, it's just something of humanity we decided to just put out there. This one of the things I'll kill on the record is that they asked the Beatles to be on the Golden Record, Coach, and remember that? And the Beatles managers wanted some royalty money for that. I was like, "Are you out of your effing mind?" I would have been screaming at my manager if I was one of the Beatles. You you're worried about royalties on an album that's going out to outer space for eternity, and we missed out on that because you wanted royalties on that? That's bizarre. Bizarre. Like, what what world do you live in if you're worried about money that much? That's insanity plus. To worry about royalty money when this, I, I don't even know how pissed I would be at my manager if I knew that my manager did that. I'd still be fuming about it to this day. I could have been on an record gold album. Like 17,000 years from now, every record, and I don't mean like the physical vinyl LP, anything the Beatles would be, I don't have, there's just, we don't have a precedent for 17,000 years of who can remember what. Like in our current world of the Elvises and the who's going to remember what? I don't know. How long does Elvis memory? There's going to be a time when Elvis would be like, I don't know. we we could expand to all kinds of different areas when it comes to well, it's the Elvis was it's the rock and roll is still around, but say why isn't a crooner from the 20s well remembered? And because we don't have that kind of music anymore. Like, like like back in. I remember like back in the day when watching like the Little Rascals and Alfalfa wanted to grow up to be a crooner, a singer, and oh my gosh, simple times. Those were the simple times, not our times. Those were simpler. Ancient aliens has traveled the globe. And, there's just one thing. They're looking at it again, Coach. And evidence for the truth that I don't know. I mean, I'd like to just hit them with the one question is how in the heck did they survive 17,000 years journey? Minimal 17,000 years if they came from another star system. And I'm talking Proxima Centauri B system. Okay. And that's 4.5 light years away. Okay, so at the speed of light, 4.5 years, your communications, communications if it's possible. But we get into that, you can't really communicate that far because it's such a weak signal. By the time it expands out, it's so far stretched out. It would be, they'd have to. You'd have to know what frequency the person's on, and then you'd have to. Well, I was into this, like coaching. Remember before I remember coaching back in the day, like in 2005 to 2015 and all that, and I was into like I hooked up all the CB radios and the and I did that, and I had the 10-meter ham radio, which well, Coach, I know I went on channel 41, broadcasting at 25 watts. You're legally it's only 5 watts per channel. You're only supposed to do 35 watts. I think 20 watts is the legal limit to broadcasting. Yeah, so I had it. Yeah, it's just for non-radio people. It's just like most people think like, oh, they can talk communications far away and they come back. No, it's just hard. You gotta know everything. You gotta know the frequency, and then you gotta have an antenna array system. Like, it's just like when they still talk with Voyager and Voyager 2. It's an antenna array system on the ground. There's like more than one big giant receiving dish because it's so far away. The signal is so faint, and it's tuned to that frequency. You're showing that Nick Pope. Okay, I don't know. I said it before where Dr. Stephen M. Greer. I don't know. I get hit with these. I'll just give it this. They're not beings that are like they don't have sex, as we would say. To multiply. They don't live thousands of years. I think it's just a matter of the ship. If it was legitimately real, the ancient this alien stuff and all that, my opinion is that like they would be like made on the ship. Like not clone. I don't even think not clones. I guess they could clone because what we see if it's those people, as they say, with the big eyes, with the big eyes. We actually got one of those models right here. Here it is, Coach. He you know he is. He's been on this. Where is he? I don't have a name for him. He's just an alien. And for some reason, I can't find him. Oh, here he is. Okay, now, if this one glows in the dark, too. Now, if it's like this guy could scare the heck out of people, especially if you go up to it real close. Okay, now, this, what I'm saying, Coach, is oops. Well, it's an inanimate object, so it didn't hurt it. Like, this thing, they usually call it the grays. Okay, so he's the white, I guess. So, like he was say made him he she why he I don't know male it doesn't I is it there's no male or female he's because we just give it the human aspect of it like we they don't mate to make other aliens they don't his the original creator is humanoid, and I guarantee it's a humanoid. And the they're 17,000 years ago. So yeah, it's like this did not make the ship, and and they could live maybe just like whatever 100 if they could live 100 years, 100 years, and then they have to make new one. So the the spaceship, I don't know if they regenerate like then like say this passes away of old just 100 years old and 100 years young and like maybe he goes into regenerate like they just want the DNA to of him I always say him see it's we can't help ourselves we think it's a guy we put this as a male for whatever reason and they're not male or and why does it have a mouth though? Mouth is it has a nose to breathe. There isn't. I guess to inject, drink fluids, suck fluids up. That's their. Yeah, where do they get all this food? Where do they get all this food for them? Like this mothership would have to be ginormous. I mean, full of like, like it's something that would have to be outside of or close to outside of our solar system because you don't want it to be picked up by a telescope. The light from a tiny obscure light would just go, "What? Hey, that was weird light." And people get into this nonsense, and people get into this nonsense about like um, wormholes and no, it takes the power of a. It would take the power of a black hole to power a wormhole. So you're not gonna survive it anyways. Yeah. So it's all conjecture. Well, we don't know for that's another thing too. We're not 100% sure that we could go through. We could possibly go through uh, a black hole. Who knows? But yeah, he's lying down. My alien is lying down. Here. Okay. Coach, this guy scares people. Like when I was a very young child and all that, this thing would scare the heebie-jeebies out of me. All right, I'll put him away. He's right here. Okay, look how small he's. Look how tall he's compared to the coach there. He's probably. Let's see. The coach is Coyote. He's writing down what he is, eh? Like Coach Coyote is species. Coyote is species. Okay, they talk about the elongated heads and oh, they're saying why would they elongate people? Why would people elongate their heads? Because people are weird like that. Like, why do we tattoo ourselves in life? Why do we do this in life? Who knows? Uh, Because you can. Because we can. Highway through hell. Oh yeah, the snow. Okay. Okay, so they're talking it up. And let's see. Let's see. Sportsnet. Let's just see that. NBA basketball. I'm not really big on basketball. I don't know what that is. Okay, we get up to the up channels here. We're all good. I'm gonna go down to the. I'm gonna filter by subscribe. Let's see, filter by. I'm gonna go to all channels. All right, you know what it is? I want to. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I want to see the movies channel. I want to see all the movies. There it is. Okay, there's the movies. Let's see. The Zeros have Judy, actress Judy Garland. Driveways, The Great Gatsby. That's been wow. That's been so many different versions, eh? Alice Doesn't Live Anymore. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Oh man, is that a whole movie on that one? That's amazing. Rachel, never heard of that. Adam. All right. Stars and Bars in the 80s. Nah. Someone to Watch Over Me. Reckless. Oh, all good. 90s movies. Belly. Hard Target. Under Suspicion. I'm good. I haven't figured out why Movie Time says women's college basketball. That's the movie? Women's college basketball is the title of the movie? That sounds weird. Okay. Wanted. Okay, that's it. After that, we're. Deja Vu has all these old stuff. The Medusa Touch. Or the Over the Hill Gang. Okay, rewind. Crave TV stuff. I don't. The Shining. Yeah. I just not into the Crave. I'm just not into watching The Shining at this moment. I would never. I couldn't. I used to be able to catch that. And look, NFL Network is going to NFL Network replay the game. Minnesota Vikings. Who's if you're gonna replay a game, you're gonna replay the game that was the Commanders game. That would be a good one. The Commanders and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's the game to replay. All right, Goldbergs. You know what? I think I'm just might just a pack it in. Okay. Okay, so Festival 4K. Rock AM Ring. I don't know who that is. It's at the 124. And then the symbol. This is me. Okay, okay. 4K music videos. Alrighty. Okay, TLN. That's still around, eh? I don't get that anymore. I guess that's it for me. There's not much left on TV right now. It's 12:16. This guy could pack it in myself too. Coach is ready to pack it in. Coach is gonna watch NFL Network replay. We'll fall asleep to it. He's gonna fall asleep to a game again. Uh, Coach loves his football. I know I love football, Coach, but I'm not. You, it's okay. Coach will watch it on his television. I'm not watching that again. This is not a game I don't want to watch again. I guess Coach and I aren't watching television after all together. We're going our separate ways. We're going our separate ways for the night. Okay, well, but we'll try to get Coach involved Saturday night. We'll do another pregame. Okay, so it's been a nice hour we've been on. It's been nice. It's been fun. Well, wrap up this game that was another one of those dud games for playoffs. It happens. You got one good game and the rest were duds. We'll see from now. Okay, so this will be our last Monday night pregame, postgame show because it's it for till next season. With the preseason, it'll be the Hall of Fame game. We'll do our first Thursday night pregame with Coach Coyote. That'll be a while from there. That won't be till next August of 2026, 2025. Skipped a year. Skipped a year. Went a year into the future there. Okay, 2025 August will be the Hall of Fame game, and that's when we start our season over again. But we still gotta have our Saturday night. We'll do a special pregame with Coach Coyote because it's playoffs. And Sunday, we're doing the live stream with the Munchie Brothers, as you see on the screen over there, Barbecue Munchie and Ketchup Munchie. That will be the Buffalo Bills game. But for tonight, what we're going to do tonight is pack it in for now. We had a good time. We had a groovy time, but I'm wiped out, Coach. And Coach is wiped out, too. He just wants to lie down and rewatch the game over again and go through. And he's going to go through his notes and. All right, things to talk about in the off season, like Sam Darnold. But okay, so with that, for Coach Coyote and I, both of us are saying thank you for tuning in, and we're over and out. And see you Saturday night. Or Saturday, whatever the game is. It's Saturday. I think it's Saturday night. Either way, it's Saturday after PM. Okay, so either way, right now we're for both Coach Coyote and I, we're over and out.